We were under great pressure, so that we despaired even of life. But this happened that we might not rely on ourselves, but on God, who raises the dead. 2 Corinthians 1, 8 through 9. Pressed beyond measure, yes, pressed to great lengths, pressed so intensely beyond my own strength, pressed in my body and pressed in my soul, pressed in my mind till the dark surges roll, pressure from foes and pressure from dear friends, pressure on pressure till life nearly ends, pressed into knowing no helper but God, pressed into loving his staff and his rod, pressed into liberty where nothing clings, pressed into faith for impossible things, pressed into living my life for the Lord, pressed into living a Christ life outpoured. The pressure of difficult times makes us value life. Every time our life is spared and given back to us after a trial, it is like a new beginning. We better understand its value and thereby apply ourselves more effectively for God and for humankind. And the pressure we endure helps us to understand the trial of others, equipping us to help them and to sympathize with them. Some people have a shallowness about them. With their superficial nature, they lightly take hold of a theory or a promise and then carelessly tell of their distrust of those who retreat from every trial. Yet a man or woman who has experienced great suffering will never do this. They are very tender and gentle and understand what suffering really means. This is what Paul meant when he said, "Death is at work in us," in 2 Corinthians 4:12. Trials and difficult times are needed to press us forward. They work in the way the fire in the hold of a mighty steamship provides the energy that moves the pistons, turns the engine, and propels the great vessel across the sea, even when facing the wind and the waves. A.B. Simpson, from Streams in the Desert.